Okay, just waiting to see if anyone is on, and I will get that video started. Okay. Okay, let's see. Hi everyone, I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I'm just going to flip you around. Oops, no, it doesn't like that. I just had this a minute ago. Whoopsie. Oh no. I just played with this to get it right and it didn't work. Okay, so I'm sorry about making you all dizzy. If you're there, say hi. Hi, Andrea. Sorry I'm running a bit late. I thought I was organised and just before dinner left all my stuff that I was playing with there, not getting ready for the actual live that I'm doing. So I've got that ready. I'm going to flip you around and get started. We've got 4 people out there. Thank you for joining me. I'm just going to flip you around. And what I might do, I saw someone, I was watching a video, and I was like, oh, that's super clever. They put a post-it note over the camera so you don't get dizzy. So I'm going to give that a go and see how it goes. So I'm going to flip you around and then just put that on. Just stay there. And then I'm going to turn you around and then bring you down. Well, that didn't work. The post-it note didn't stick to my phone. But anyway, hopefully that meant that you weren't too dizzy. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. Oh, hang on. What's going on there? You're sideways. But you're not sideways on my phone. Not again. All right, let me try this. No, ups. Oh my God, are you serious? All right, let me try it this way. I'm sorry, ladies. Hi, Alison. I got a new fancy thing and nope, that's just made it worse. That way. Looks like it was the right way before. And I'm sure that's the way that I had it before. Okay, this is annoying. This is annoying. I just spent like a ridiculous amount of money. Here we go. Let's see if that makes a difference. On something that I thought would work. And now it's, yay! Yay! That looks like it's working. Let me know. Yay! Ah, the relief. The relief. My gosh. Okay. So this is our card. It wasn't money spent in vain, obviously. Perfect. Good. All right. I've just put a piece of paper there behind it because I felt it was kind of getting lost on my... That's the only thing with this really cool paper that I have now got as my base. It's really bright, and so it makes it really difficult to... I'm just going to plug you in so you don't go flat. That would be a disaster. Yeah, so... we will just, yay. Oh, nice seeing everybody here. Thank you for, is this my, yeah, it is Heather. It's I managed to find one super fast in the courier, brought it on Friday, and it was here this morning. It was awesome. So I'm so stoked. I had to play around with it, and I thought I had it right, but again, it shows up on my phone differently as it does on the screen for you guys. So, oh well, you know. But now we've got it right. Now I know what to do, and we get it so that you guys can see straight away what it is, what I've got. So, and you can see exactly what I'm doing, like you're doing it yourself. All right. So, what I've got is this card here. It's another gatefold card, but just with a slightly different closure on it. When I did it, it sat nice and closed, but obviously, you know, put it in an envelope, and then when you set it up, it kind of sits like that. Gets a nice little balance on it. So we're going to give that a go. So we're going to start off with our piece of A5, card base, which is A4, the length of A4 cut in half. So you end up, this is half the length of the A4. And then we're just going to score that. Let me just check that I'm in the right spot. Oh, good, Debs. I'm so glad. Are you on? Are you on now? I thought you were meeting with Kristen. I thought you were chatting with her. Or are you watching while you're chatting with her? Okay, so we're going to score. We're going to score the same as we did for the other gatefold that we did, the slide and lock one. So we're going to put our card in at 2 1/16. A4 cardstock, if we work it into inches, is 8 1/4. No, 8 1/4. Yeah. So yeah, so it needs to be on 2 1/16. No, it's not quite 8 1/4. No. But anyway, it works out to be. And then I'm just going to flip it over. So taking that side, and then I'm just going to pop this side back in, and then I'm going to go to 2 1/16, and I'm going to pop my score line in there, and then that is all we need our scorer for. So then, do we need, no, it doesn't look like you need the white paper underneath. Then we're just going to fold on the score lines using our trusty bone folder, because I don't know any crafter that works without one of these. Alright, so then we've got a nice join through the middle there, see? So just really burnish those creases so that it helps to keep it nice and flat. Alrighty, hope everyone's been enjoying the lovely weather. I just watched the news and it said that it was going to turn to rubbish. So I hope we've made the most of, we got some washing dry outside, which is always really nice. And yeah, so starting off, on the measurements, I put in 2 pieces on the inside just to kind of give it a little bit of interest, and also to tie in all of the pieces that I'm using for my DSP, so that it doesn't look like it kind of stands out. And I have, mine is just a little bit too small. So I'm just going to trim that, and that happens because, I don't know if you've noticed that, but when you do your card, because Stampin' Up cardstock is not done by machine, it's all lined up by hand. Sometimes it is slightly off, or my measurement was slightly off, but there's always that chance when you cut something in half, that's a bit better, that you get slightly off a few millimeters there. So I'm just going to glue that down, and it's, I've used the penguin paper again, which is so lovely. But I'm actually using the other side of it with the plain patterns because I've turned it into a birthday card. So it's a good way of having a multi-use for your designer series paper, so that you don't kind of think, oh, I can only use it at Christmas. You can actually, most of the time, use them at other times as well. So let me just put that out of the way. And then this will give you a very slight edge around. So if I was to hold those up there, you'd see that there's a slight edge all the way around of the Just Jade card base. Alright, and then before I pop that in, I'm going to stamp that. Now inside here I've just stamped Enjoy the Moment, and on the front I've got Happy Birthday. That is from this set here called Enjoy the Moment, which has got some quite cool, quite artistic-y looking sketchy images, which is quite a nice one. So yeah, I'm just going to do the same again, and I might use one of those pods. It doesn't really quite go with the stars and stuff, so we might just enjoy the moment, and I will use fresh freesia on that. So just center of that. Move that out of the way so my hand doesn't go in it. Some more glue. Remember with your glue not to get it too close to the edge so it doesn't all ooze out. I've been making some other cards for some upcoming classes, and I keep forgetting that rule myself, and then I turn it over and smooth everything out, and then I get glue all over myself. So that's just a reminder as I speak from experience. Alright, so now we've got that on. We're just going to pop our 2 longer pieces of DSP. Now these pieces were just find my piece of paper with the measurements on it. These pieces were, where is it? I don't even think I gave you the measurements for these. But anyway, they're the same width as the Fresh Freesia, which is 5 3/4, and then I think it's by, oh no, there we go, 5 3/4 by 1 3/4. So again, I'm going to have to trim these because my card base is a little bit smaller than my initial one that I did. So just give me 1 second, I'll just trim a little tiny bit off just to give a bit of matting edge. So flip both of these over and get some glue. Just make sure it goes down the sides as well, because we don't want it to pop off when it's being used. So then just slot that in there. I don't know how well you can see that. Maybe I do need that white piece of paper to work on. Oops. Yeah, look, white piece of paper, and then just pop it in the glue so it sticks everywhere. Alright, and then pop the other one on. And it's always good to have both sides closed so that you can make sure that each of the edges are lined up, so it doesn't look lopsided, especially for those of us that it is Lisa, but I haven't been able to find it. Like, you can refill it with like, it comes off and you could refill it with like a PVA or another craft glue, but one of the things that I like about this, which I don't use very often, but if you leave it to kind of set, it becomes repositionable, like a kind of like, you know, the sticky on a post-it note, or if you glue it and stick it straight away, then it is a permanent adhesive. So yeah, I haven't been able, I think in America you can get the big bottles and refill them, but I haven't been able to get hold of them here, which would be nice if we could get hold of them here. Alright, so I'm just going to pop that, because it would definitely save the environment not having lots of plastic glue bottles. Alright, so I've got my 3 pieces of cardstock that are going to go to the front. So that's pretty much our base done. So now it's just the decorating. And then we're just going to pop our 3. Now, I had 3 different pieces of DSP. You could have 3 the same. It is entirely up to you. I just had a little bit of scrap left over, so I decided that I was going to use that those strips as my design pieces. So we're just going to get our glue and glue that in. Just handy to hold and guide the glue better. Yeah, it is. You could definitely, like, if you got one and finished using it, you could definitely refill it with something else, that's for sure. For what I like about this too is it's double-ended. So like if you're doing a big space, you can actually take the lid off and use this end, so it's got like a little hole there in the spreader. Let me show you. I don't know if it's got enough in it down the bottom for... I've had it going the other way, so it might not work this way. But no, it's not going to. Because I've had it in my little gizmo thing to get all the edge. No, it's not even going to. There's not any left in there at all. Let's grab another one. The handy thing of having kits already made up for class. So if you use this end, you can kind of squirt it and spread it so that you can get it a little bit closer to the edges. Or if you're using really big pieces of paper, then you could, you know, you can use that end and spread it a bit faster rather than possibly using as much as I was using the other one. See, and then you get sticky all over the place because you're not concentrating, Kelley. All right, so then the next part is actually then just having to play around with how you want your front pieces. I'm going to pop that one in the middle and then just lay them out. I found the easiest way to do this, to put it together, was to put the top and the bottom on first and then center the middle one. Now I want these two to open this way on this side, and this one is going to open from this side. So when I flip them over, and when I know when I put dimensionals on that I want dimensionals that is closest to the edge of the card, because then I'm going to flip that. I mean, it doesn't matter really because your DSP is non-directional, but it just helps my brain remember where I'm putting things. So if you just put dimensionals on, now you've probably seen, you probably know, I'm a bit heavy-handed with dimensionals. I like to make sure that they're going to be stuck down securely, so I'm not going to get caught or pulled off in haste when opening it, or someone yanking on it. So hi Sandra, nice to have you here. Yeah, so then where's my little, sorry, I had all of this ready but then decided to have a bit of a play this afternoon, so didn't have it ready, or had it ready when I was using that. Alright, so I'm going to pop the bottom one on. Let's put this one at the top and go the opposite to my first one that I had. So you're just going to pop that, hold that down in the middle there, and then just kind of line that up. I would like to have a little bit of space where you can see the Designer Series paper at the top there. If that's crooked, I'd probably put it over the top there. And then I'm going to pop the bottom one down and do the same thing. So I've got a little bit of space there at the bottom. Just take off the covers of the dimensionals and close it up again. There we go. And then this one here is going to go in the middle. And then pop that lined up with your top two. Alright, so then you get your opening and close like that. My plan was initially to have quite a big piece in the middle there with my sentiment in it, and then realised that it won't close. You can't get it all together with the jigsaw like that if you put a big piece in the middle. So I have cut out two ovals, one scallop and one plain, in coordinating colours so that it's kind of the same as the front card, and then the matching the inside. And I'm going to just put happy birthday in there from the same stamp set that I've got here. Let's see. Move that out of the way. So this is quite a nice quick card. You could make it look, you could actually have all three going one way and then still, you know, you could have one there so that they open out that together. You could fancy it up quite in any way you liked. It would be effective. And I think it would be really effective having the same pattern of DSP on each part as well, and then a different one in the middle so that you can cut, so when you open it you can actually still see that you've got a different DSP there to there, rather than the same one. Would make it yeah, our DSP is so beautiful. There's so many different patterns, it's always hard to choose. So that's one way that you could have it, so that you're showcasing all of the patterns, especially if they're patterns that you love. Here they are. I have this really nice habit of putting things down and then not seeing them when I look for them. That one there will work nicely. So I'm just going to pop this on the back here. Add a little bit of definition and dimension to there. And then again, some more on the back. And then just center that in the middle of your card there. And done. That's it. So that is, I've done the opposites there, same inside, and I've used a different color on the inside of the card, just to change it up a bit. And so it's nice to see another way of using that penguin paper, which is quite Christmassy or wintry really, and it's not really wintry for us at the moment, which is one of the things that I find a little bit hard when, you know, in choosing the DSP that I get, because I don't send cards to anybody that lives on the other side of the world where they have snow at Christmas. Yeah, nice and quick. It's a great quick card, especially if you're wanting to make a few of them. You can cut out all your pieces and then just put them all together. Oh, you're done as well, Andrea. I can't wait to see yours. They're all beautiful, and like the ones that everyone posted during the week were great too. And it's so nice that some people are making more than one card at a time, so it builds up their stash of stuff. Now I want to flip you, and I don't think I can I can just do that. I can just do that. There we go. I'm getting there with this new machine. All right, so yeah, hopefully that didn't make you very dizzy. I have got everyone's names up on the wheel, so that is very cool. Let me just see if I can. This is distracting. No, I can't. So there were 6 this week. Heather, Andrea, Sandra. Oh, good. I'm glad that it's working well. Thank you, Sandra. Yeah, this new one is just so much smoother that I should have just spent the extra money and got the more expensive one in the first place, and would have saved a whole lot of money and a whole lot of heartache for everybody. But never mind. So in the drawer, I've got Heather, Andrea, Sandra, Alison, Debs, and Millie. So if there is anyone else that is watching tonight, I can't see that that thinks that they have sent in a thing, please let me know really quickly, and I'll add it to it. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Sandra. Yeah, it makes a difference being able to line it up and have space to work and not have to worry about it tipping over and all the rest of it. So it's great. I'm so excited. All right, let's flip you around and have a look at this wheel. Oh, see, that's even perfectly lined up pretty much, isn't it? Just a little tilt there. So 6 lovely ladies, more than 6 cards because some of you made a couple, which was awesome. Beautiful cards and lucky recipients, whoever get your cards, they were beautiful. I hope they appreciate, and I'm sure they do appreciate the cards that you send. All right, so tonight's winner is Alison. Yay! Congratulations, Alison. That's awesome. I will be in touch and give you some choices for your prize that I can add to your other ones. And fingers crossed, we go out of level 2 tomorrow. Well, Wednesday. We get the announcement tomorrow. And I might be able to drop them off to you so that you can have a little bit of a play around with them. Let me just write your name down here so I can remember, and I will send that to you a little bit later on tonight. Yeah, oh my God, Lisa, I'm so with you, but I did get a little bit of a, I don't know that it's going to happen with the Hamilton cases now. It's a bit of a worry. Yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. In terms of going to level 2, I suspect it might be another week at level 3, and then I'm keeping my fingers crossed at least the second week. Oh, well, the new ones in Manurewa too. I didn't hear that. I know there's lots of places of interest all over the place still. I guess as long as they are linked to somewhere, then there is a chance that they might take us down a level. We'll just have to keep our fingers crossed. But 4 o'clock will be a very busy time for everybody, I'm sure. We've got our second vaccine booked tomorrow at 3 o'clock, so I'm hoping that they are on time and we're home in time to watch the 4 o'clock announcement. So fingers crossed. All right, I will be back on Wednesday night. We will do another card. I will try and find another quick, easy, effective card for you. I'm trying to look for ones that you can use up your DSP, because I know we generally have lots of DSP lying around. And if you buy it in a pack, you get a lot anyway. So if you get the 12 by 12, there's 12 sheets in there, and each sheet you can get 6 card fronts out of. So that's a lot of cards. So, you know, I'm trying to find ones that you'll be able to use up that, so that you can get... Thank you, Andrea. I'm glad you're enjoying these. I was beginning to think, do I do a colour challenge? Do I keep going with these? I think I'll keep going with these and see how we go with some more designer series paper focused ones, and then we'll look at some other ones. Oh, thanks, Alison. You're so lovely. I have to say, I've missed your cooking demonstrations this time round. I've watched a couple, but that was a highlight of the last lockdown, is those cooking demonstrations. Although I have to say, we've probably been cooking too much and eating too much. So Matt made homemade KFC for dinner tonight, and donuts, as soon as he had the oil out. So he was cooking donuts. So that's not great. Not great for health-wise. Not great for... so... that'll, I'm going to go and have a coffee and have a donut. Thankfully, we just did the cinnamon and sugar one, so there's not lots of icing and glaze and stuff all over them. Oh, roast, yum. That is a favourite. I love a roast. Thank you, Lisa. They're just the right length. Awesome. There. I don't want to keep you guys any longer. It is just after 8 o'clock, so I will let you go and enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, and I will see you back here on Wednesday at 7:30 if you're keen to come along and have another craft session with me. All right, thanks, ladies. Take care. Fingers crossed for tomorrow for Aucklanders and Hamiltonians now, that comes out of next Friday. Yeah. Alrighty. See you later. Bye. Bye.